All right, what's up, Milbers? Boltyn's back, baby. Compendium of Wraith has given Boltyn a lot of new tools to play with. And, well, today we're going to be exploring all the new tools. We're going to be building some decks, taking them out for a spin, and seeing if Boltyn can cross the finish line in terms of living legend points this season. Probably not, because I think he's like at 300 or so. Let me check here. But I mean, he does have the 2x multiplier, so he'll be getting out of here. Sorry, it's not actually 2x; it's 1.5. That's actually that's a common misconception. Is that the people are like, oh, you just get a double, but it's not quite the case. Let's see. Lyath has 193 and Boltyn has 389. Okay, so Boltyn confirmed a little bit better than Lyath. So we'll see which hero leaves first. Lyath did get some cool stuff too. So speaking of Boltyn versus Lyath, that is actually going to be part of our show match on Friday. So if you want to see some Sage and CC, we will be having our not annual, not biannual, triannual show match with Team Blue Pitch on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 a.m. Saturday in Hong Kong. So we have a bunch of different matchups planned, but I am actually going to be playing Boltyn against a Lyath, so that will be quite fun. So basically today is kind of my my practice day, so I don't embarrass myself on Friday. All right, Milbers, let's go take a look at some of our new tools. All right, so you know what? Let's start with the warrior cards because there is a relevant one. So obviously, none of the Unity cards not gonna make that. We already have like 16 equipment slots right now. We don't need more of those. Thank you though. Swordmaster Shine. Maybe we'll do something cute with Glisten. We'll see. But Blunted is actually a card that fits in very, very nicely into Boltyn, even though it is not a light card. It is a yellow. It does blunt in your opponent's turn. And we've seen a trend a little bit towards Boltyn being a little bit more defensive against the aggro decks and a little bit more aggressive against the controlling decks, which basically means Boltyn has become more mid-range. And this card obviously helps Boltyn be more mid-range. None of these other cards really relevant. The juice that Boltyn got was here in the light section. Roaring Beam is kind of a disgusting card. This is a... I haven't even figured out all the possible lines for this card, but basically if you go first, it's like you get to play cast modes. Pretty cool. Also, you don't have to charge this card, so you kind of get to keep this around for later. And normally there's like a threshold of charge cards that you need for Boltyn. You need at minimum 24, and depends how you count via the Vanguard. Some matchups, it's very difficult to play, especially if you don't have Tunic. So the rule of thumb is that you want 24 charge cards and V to bring you to 27. This is a wonky card in terms of Boltyn math because you can charge and then you get to keep this for next turn if you want. You can park this in your arsenal. So that's kind of... And you don't need a starter when you have this card because you have rated. Now, for those of you who watched last week, that was one of the most painful things I had to do, is try to figure out how to play Boltyn and Sage. TLDR, it does not work. Mainly because you don't have access to Raiden. Raiden is extremely, extremely, extremely important. And this is one of the cards that just fixes so many issues with the deck. Now, obviously, this is the Light Warrior card from the set, so this is the real the main course. But there are some side dishes here. Good job, LSS. Whoever designed this card knows what they're doing. Good job. We got a couple of equipment. Soulforge Gauntlet is kind of weird. I could see this being okay if there's a metagame where you really need AB, because it kind of condenses it into one slot. I don't know if you'd ever. So normally, what you do nowadays is you bring Milroom Gloves and Iron Song Verses. I don't know if there's a world where you want both of them in one. Now, this does accelerate your soul by one, but it blocks. It provides two less on the block. Maybe to see some play. Well, I don't know. Soul Ray plating. I think this is maybe more for Prism, like keeping Ward around and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure why Boltyn would want this type of effect, especially in Pen. I think you just want Blossom of Spring or something like that. Moving down, Blessing of Bellana. This card is another one of those cards that is much better than it looks, because this applies to both sides of the field. Like, I'm sorry, both sides of the turn. So if you put cards into your soul on defense, which can happen because you have Helm of Halo's Grace, you have Warpath of Winged Grace, and then you have Soul Bond Resolve and stuff like that, Soul Shield. You could be creating extra courage tokens on both sides. And at the start of your turn, this goes into your soul, which doesn't count as charging, but it still counts as a yellow card entering your soul. And it sees itself, so it creates a courage token. So at minimum, this is 2 value. Potentially, this could be 5, 6 value, depending on how things go. Obviously, there's a lot of synergy with this card. If you can charge multiple times. Like, if your opening hand has Blessing of Bellana and Roaring Beam, things get out of control. Blessing of Themis is obviously kind of like a tech piece. I guess this is more for Prism. I don't know when we would use this, but it exists, which is nice to have. Duty Bound Blitz. It has Boltyn on the art, and it's a common. I can't remember the last time I saw a hero prominently featured on a common card, but this is kind of cool. I do like this. So yeah, it does look like, as you can see, Boltyn has not charged his sword. It's not glowing. So, and that's a good reminder that you don't actually need to charge with this card. You just need a yellow card to have entered your soul. And that can happen with Roaring Beam. Now, likely both colors, red and yellow, are playable, so we're going to try them out. Obviously, this doesn't block very well, but this is more for the mid-range and the slower matchups when you need to push. Of note, this is not really soul positive. Like, Take Flight is the prime example of a soul positive card. This is a card that eventually might give you a soul indirectly, because you don't have to get this go again. Finally, Soul Bond Belief. I don't think this is quite good enough. Like, let's say you're building like one of those 20% red, 80% yellow decks. Let's say you're playing the yellow version of Soul Bond Belief. Is 3 or 4 good enough? I don't know. I don't think so. I think you probably just want to Illuminate or Snatch or something like that. So depends how aggressively build Boltyn. All right, speaking of Boltyn, let's get to building here a little bit. So let's check chat a little bit, and then we'll kind of get going here. Milb, yeah. For those of you who don't know what Milb is, it means, man, I love Boltyn. Joe Bay says, Boltyn is actually cracked. I'll send you a list. Yeah, I pulled up your list here. I can check it out in a little bit. Milb. There we go. Senior Boltyn. You're not late today, Andy. Nice. I don't know how to feel if Boltyn gets there before Dory. I don't know. They could go at about the same time. You know, the joke is that it's 2029, but I don't believe that. I'm gonna be dragging both their asses across the line one pro quest at a time. What's cool about supplemental sets is LSS is free to release heroes at their leisure. They did not actually release any heroes this set, and I know a lot of people were thinking, oh, they're going to release adult Terra or adult Blaze or adult Benji, and I mean, LSS has talked about how there's like hero bloat. They don't really the sweet spot for amount of heroes in CC is somewhere between 30 and 40. Like as soon as we get more than 40, what are we doing? Like everybody's just going to be leaving the system slower. If we have less than 30, maybe there's not enough niche answers. So LSS did kind of say that they wanted to control hero bloat, and this is them doing that. Milb time. Yeah, it is milb time, Big Chingus. Big Chillings. Gamers. Yes, we are gamers. I don't know, with the ceiling that Blessing of Boltyn gives you, I'm personally on the side of playing 100% light warrior. Yeah. I think you want to play almost pure light warrior. I think Sink Below and Boltyn probably make it. I like 30 charge. I take no chances. Yeah, I think the hyper geometric, like I always back in the day I used to use two heuristics. I said if something really matters, we want 90% consistency, and if something is nice to have, we want 80% consistency. So what do I mean by that? Like something that's you must have is like a blue or yellow in a Dory deck on a turn, right? So if you add all the yellows and blues and then you run the hypergeometric, you'll see that a lot of my decks have 90% consistency on that. 80% consistency is things like, okay, having a go again source in Dory or having, a go again source in Kasai, I guess, is also fine because you can just block out if things get bad, and you have bolters. So that's kind of we'll run the numbers, but I think charging is more on the. Well, it depends on the matchup. In aggressive matchups, you do have Warband of Boltyn that bails you out. So I think we could run closer to 80% consistency on having a charger because oftentimes we're going to have an arsenal that kind of fixes that. So, okay. The arms are great. Don't care about the AB, but it's just +1 free soul. Yeah. That is something that is pretty important, and something I've kind of learned over playing Boltyn is that sometimes you just like jam your armor very quickly just to get the soul out, especially like the boots. I used to like really save the Warpath boots for like bailing me out. You don't really need to do that. Warmongers is Warmongers is a legendary when it had the Boltyn art on it. Let's do a quiz. Is there any warrior card that has the hero on the art and it's a common? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Heck, expand it to the other classes. I don't even know if that is the case. I wonder when a Marvel version of Boltyn will come out. Monarch 3, maybe, probably. If they have any like special treatment cards, that'll probably come up then. Although I literally have like 4 versions of Boltyn. I have like the rainbow foil version, I have the cold foil version, and then my friend made a Sir-Fetched version. And then I also have the Art of Josh made me a like shadow box Boltyn. So I have 4 versions of Boltyn that I can use. Let's see here. Imagine thinking about Boltyn in 2026. Topple, if you're not a Milber, maybe we can convert you this go around. The National Championships page has key art that is very demonastery coded. Do you think Monarch 3 would be the next or the Aurora return. So I think Aurora is coming out in like May, right? I think that might be an armory deck, but I'm not exactly sure. I lied. It's 27. I forgot. I adjusted for red duty bound. Yeah, 27 is the number that I think most Boltyns are on right now. Spirit of War and Beckoning Light feel better now with all the ways to make courage. Yes, those were two of the Majestics from Dusk Till Dawn, and they have always been very niche. Like they felt a little clunky. Like you needed courage or courageous steel hand or charge of the Light Brigade, and now it's much better now. The Boltyn Blitz Precon was my intro to Fab. I'd love to see him win big rather than LL over 1,000 RTNs. That is true. Sometimes heroes cross the finish line cut by cut. Sometimes they take it chunk by chunk, so we'll see. Oftentimes we'll have an arsenal in this economy. Oh, that's okay, fair. A lot of the there's a lot of arsenal hate going around, which is one of the reasons why Combo Boltyn died. Duty Bound Blitz. Good card. Is Iron Song Response not Dorinthia? Could be. You might be right. I determined that the Dauntless, the warrior in Dauntless is not Dorinthia because you didn't have that red cape. Bit off topic. Love to see a Dory build that's more exciting than Axe, but less risky than +1 Dawnblade reliability build. In Sage, oh boy. For those of you who follow my Twitter or Blue Sky, you can see what I posted. I posted something about DGA on there. Outland Skirmish. Outland Skirmish, really? Who's on Outland Skirmish? Is this Kasai? No. That's one big sword getting drawn from the side, not two swords getting drawn from the back. Definitely not Kasai. That's literally like Roaring Blade has Boltyn. Yeah. I know Roaring Beam has Boltyn. I'm saying a common. That Roaring Beam is a rare. Edict of Steel in okay, sure. Edict. Okay, yeah. You guys got me. Edict of Steel. Yeah. You're right. Okay, here we go. You guys got me. You got me. My money is that Aurora comes back in Mastery Pack Runeblade. Topple, I did not want to jinx it. That's actually crossed my mind. I was like, I shouldn't say that, or it's gonna come to pass. Please don't. Please, for the love of God. There's 2 Mastery Packs this year. Please don't have one of them be Mastery Pack Runeblade. For the love of God, they don't need any help. Jesus. Mastery Pack Guardian, I kind of approved of. When they first announced Mastery Pack Guardian, I still had that a little bit of recency bias. I'm like, man, Starvo is really good. Oldhim is really good. Okay, and then, by the time we got to Mastery Pack Guardian, sure. To be fair, that Mastery Pack Guardian was more mastery over Guardian. So I guess them being the guinea pig. Thank you for your sacrifice, Guardian players. Bravo's on at least one common. Crush Confidence. Well, I can't search. Okay, I guess I can search here. Okay. All right. You guys got me. All right. There's many instances of heroes on commons. All right. You guys got me. Sharpened Steel could be Young Dory. Sure. Dauntless has red cape. Dauntless is Dory. Man, everybody has their own theory on that. Dory's Sage is so sweet. Hatchets and Side Decimator. Yeah, I do think siding Decimator may eventually become the ideal way to play Dorian in Sage. It's going to be Mastery Pack, Runeblade, and Illusionist. Guys, if it's Mastery Pack, Runeblade, in the middle of the year, followed by Mastery Pack Illusionist in the winter, I'm gonna rage. Although, to be fair, there hasn't been a non-talented illusionist. Okay, so if we get just an illusionist, I would rage a little bit less, I guess. But let's help brutes, mech, and warriors first before we start going around helping the heroes that already have like 9 LL heroes between them. If they're doing Mastery Pack Runeblade like the Guardian one, it'll be self-hate cards. Maybe. Yeah, and he's saying the same thing. Mastery Pack Valda was great. I love it. I think it was a pretty decent product, but I don't think it was powerful enough to boost Guardian into the metagame. I'm a mech simp. We're fine. Okay, if Topple says that mech is okay, I guess it's okay. All right, let's build a yellow-based Boltyn deck. Now, for those of you who have been watching for a while, you will know that I brought Prayer of Boltyn to the World Championships 2023 in Barcelona. I'm a big proponent of this card. I like this card a lot, so we are going to be playing it. We're going to be trying to build a yellow-based deck, and I think we're finally getting close to there. So, all right. So let's search for all these yellow cards that we can add to our deck. So Bannerets, probably good. I don't know if we need all 6. It's actually interesting. The consensus in the past is that if you're only running one of the Bannerets, you run Banner of Gallantry because Quickens are just better than Courage tokens. But if we're leaning more into value and consistency, Banner of Courage might actually be better. So we'll see. We might go 2 and 2. We'll see. All right, Battlefield Beacon, great card. We're going to add that. Beacon of Victory, sounds good to me. Beaming Bravado, definitely going to be playing this. We're probably playing the red as well. Boltyn, we're going to be trying it out for sure. I think this is probably a 2 of in the sideboard. Maybe it's a 3 of, I don't know. Bolt of Courage, this is so good. We're probably playing the red as well. Bolting Blade, I don't know if we need a full play set, but we would like at least 2 in the sideboard for matchups where we've got to be aggressive. Charge of the Light Brigade, maybe we run the red. I don't think the yellow makes it. Steel Hand, I don't think the yellow quite makes it either. I think ultimately we're probably going to be running 1248. That's the numbers I ended up on in my World Championship deck, and it felt pretty good. Like 80% consistency is not bad. So we'll probably pick our favorite 12 reds. I think back then I was running Bolt of Courage, Engulfing Light, Beaming Bravado, and Illuminate. I think those were the ones that made the cut. We'll see. All right, more yellows. Engulfing Light and Express Lightning I don't think are quite strong enough. I think the only ones that we would run in both colors would be Beaming Bravado and Bolt. All right, Lumina Ascension. Thank you very much. We will definitely take that. Prayer Boltyn, we already got that. Roaring Beam, yes, please. Saving Grace, probably main deck. That could be a sideboard card. We'll see. Spirit of Arena, obviously very good. We're going to take that. Take Flight. This might be a necessary evil. We'll put in the maybe. I don't want to run. So it's kind of weird. It's like, okay, if you're a yellow-based deck, then you can pitch for things. It's like, no, we want to be a Cheerios yellow deck. We don't want to be a red line yellow deck or red line aggro deck. We want to be a yellow aggro deck. All right, Via the Vanguard, probably good enough. Valiant Thrust yellow, we'll put this in maybe as well because I mean that's a card that's like almost good enough. We'll see if we need to. Warcry Boltyn might be old-fashioned. I don't know if we'll put that in the maybe. This card is really good if you can line it up with Illuminaturn. But if you don't, then less good. Sometimes you also will generate a bunch of soul, and you might run out of outlets, and then you can kill people with the instant discard ability, but that is pretty rare. Okay, so that's that. What else do we have? We have Blunted. Not Blunted. Blunted. Oh, we already added it. Okay. Yeah, in the sideboard. All right, so let's add some reds. Bolt of Courage, I think, makes it. Beaming probably makes it. Engulfing is pretty good, in red at least. Illuminate, I quite like. Maybe we run Snatch as well. This is more for like the really aggressive version. I don't know if we need to do that. Let's start building some stuff. We need Raiden, obviously. We need Tunic and Soul Bond Resolve. We need Helm of Halo's Grace. We need War Band of Boltyn. We need War Path of Winged Grace. We need Iron Song Versus. I do want to try that new the light arms. Where are they? Soul Forge Gauntlet. I want to see if it's any good. This is the only new equipment that we have in this set that I think we would realistically play. Some people put Snapdragons. I don't think we need them, but I'll put them in the maybe. All right, so we got 2 chest pieces. We got an arm piece. Right, so this is just better than Null Rune. So this is kind of acting like our Null Rune. Some people play Kabuto. I don't know if we have slots to play 3 helmets. Halo of Illumination, not really needed in this format because Kano left. Didn't Warrior get a helmet from this set that has like Arcane Bear? Yeah, this one, Templar Spellbane. We'll put that in the baby. This is the least likely that a card that's going to come in. All right. What else do we need? We need Duty Bound. Probably the yellow is main deck. The red is sideboard. If I had to guess. What else? What else do we need here? We need all the vanilla light cards. So like Sea Cat. And stuff like that. Where all right, guys, we're gonna put the Glisten Swordmaster Shine combo in the sideboard just to try it. All right, where are you, Sea Cat? All right, Blessing of Boltyn. Yep, there we go. All right, Sea Cat probably gonna be a 3 of main. Soul Shield. Where are you, Soul Shield? All right, so we'll put the. You know what? Let's use the yellow Glisten instead of the red Glisten. All right. And then Sea Cat and Soul Shield. There's Soul Shield. So Soul Shield can go to this sideboard. And then we have Sword Master's Shine. Put that in the sideboard. Remembrance. We'll put that in the sideboard. Sink Below, probably good enough to go in the sideboard. All right, and now we've hit 80-something cards. Okay, so let's start to figure out if this is roughly what we want. Let's catch up with chat a little bit because I've been kind of ignoring you guys. We're getting Lyath's Hammer. I don't know when we're gonna get that, but yeah. I noticed he skipped Ranger. Man, I don't think Ranger's in an awful spot. I guess it was, I mean, I guess there's only a couple Rangers left, but yeah. Lexi and Azalea were good, bro. Nats will be interesting since KO and Virtus will most likely LL. Yep. Do you think the new yellow block card is mainboard? No. I mean, read it. It's like, would you play this against? Would you play Kabuto against everybody? Probably not, right? Edict is a must on Boltyn when it is released, right? Yeah, I mean, Edict of Steel is insane. Flurry tokens on a zero-cost weapon. Need I say more? A zero-cost two-handed weapon. Is there a link to the list being worked on as it is updated? Sure. Let me give you that. All right, so here's that link in chat for you. You can kind of F5 it as we kind of go along. Or is it just side? Yeah, I think it's side. What's up, Damien? Nice to see you here. Would Edict be one of the 12 reds? I think so. Oh, if Edict is in yellow, that'd be pretty. I think you might even play both. Boltyn, new card. I think I remember to put it in. Yeah, Blessing of Boltyn right here. My guy didn't check light yellows. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, Glisten. Oh boy, if we can pull this combo out, I'm gonna be so happy. Are we twinning blade gamers? Not right now. Although Glisten twinning blade sounds really, really, really good. Library, nah, we don't need library here. So many yellows, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of yellows today. With the number of charge cards you're using, I think you can skip Helm of Boltyn. Yeah, very likely. I think we just focus on Warband of Boltyn. I don't. Yeah, I don't like this card that much, to be honest. It is really good when you run Soulbond Resolve, to be fair. Like, if we're playing mid-range, these two cards, like this, plus these two Grace cards, really good. If we're being more aggressive, then we want, like, Tunic, Warband of Boltyn type of loadout. No Duty Bound Blitz? We have Duty Bound Blitz right here. Not playing the new React that makes Courage? This one? Of course we're playing this one. This is great. Cup of TCG did a video showcasing the power of Blessing of Boltyn. Yep. Blessing of Boltyn is a good card. Yellow Edict is probably going to require 2 counters for the flurry. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking if they have multicolored edicts, then we're gonna need to run maybe even 9. We'll see. We'll see. This helm is necessary for the new aura. Yeah, that's also a good point that Mr. Blood talks about. This card, like I said, if you charge on defense or a card goes into your soul on defense, like Soul Shield, and then the Grace Equipment, Soul Bond, it's gonna be good. I meant skip War Band. Oh, okay. I think this card is too important. Also, we've warped our deck a little bit that, like, very likely we're gonna have multiple yellows to turn this on. If we're not running Snapdragons, like, this is kind of our insulation. I feel like we need an aggressive loadout. And if we load out with Tunic, Helm of Halo's Grace, that's not aggressive enough. Like, there are certain matchups where we are the aggressor and we need to, like, get in there. New arms is better than you think. Yeah, I'm definitely down to try this. I don't think we can ever fully abandon this card, though. I mean, first of all, this is the spoiler. This is the very first spoiler card LSS ever gave me, so this has a this has a very, very special place in my heart. But yeah. Okay. Let's let me move this title over a bit. This is like Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It disappeared. Where'd our MILB title go? Oh no. Oh no. I tried to fix the centering of the MILB tile and it just disappeared. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good now. Okay. Okay, let's check our ratios here and make sure everything is good. Okay, so like I said, okay, so we have 82 cards. We need 24 charge cards at least. 27 is standard. 30 would be nice. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's a little light. It is like one card too light. I like Resounding Courage with this many yellows and the tunic. Yeah, Resounding Courage. The thing is, like, how many on hits do we actually care about pushing through? Less than you would think. It's just like Bolt. We get value from Bolt by people just blocking it. I feel like we could switch one of the bannerets out for another yellow. I'm not sure what yellow we would want, though. Maybe yellow Take Flight might actually be worth it. Oh. Do we already have it? Oh, it's in the maybe board. Okay. Let's bring yellow Take Flight in. And I think... I'm not sure which banneret is better, so we'll just go down to, like, 4 of them. Okay. Alright, I think we could cut a Bolting Blade. I don't know if we need all of them. Same with this. Maybe we can go down 1. Blunted probably can go down 1 as well. And, oh, look at that. We're already at 80. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Does this list look correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, okay, we have 27 now. So this looks better. And then we need to add 4 cards in every matchup. So yeah, we can basically add defensive cards, we can add offensive cards, we can add blunted if it's relevant. Like if we need more offense, we add Duty Bound Blitz, Bolting Blade. If we need more defense, we add Sink Below, Soul Shield. I mean, Soul Shield depends on their attack pattern, but yeah. If we want more late game power, we can add Sword, Master Shine, Glisten, and Remembrance, and kind of go from there. And if we need to fat deck, our maximum deck size is 71, which seems pretty good. All right, I feel like this is not bad. We don't have any Warcrab Bolana. I kind of want to fit 1 into here, but I don't know. It feels weird to not play a Majestic. Let's see. In our class plus talent. You know what I mean? Like, okay. We're not playing Spirit of War or Beckoning Light either, but like it does feel weird to not play one of those that LSS gave us. Okay. By the way, Versus is one of the most beautiful playmats to play with in Dory. Yes, if you don't have an Iron Song Versus playmat, you're missing out. Are we having fun yet? Pretty soon. I just joined. Is the Light Arms actually any good? I don't know. I've never played with them. I guess we'll find out. I think Beaming is not that good to put 3 copies. This list put maybe trying to figure out what you're trying to say, Mr. Blood. I think Beaming. Beaming bravado or beaming what? I think you are okay without Kabuto. I also think we're okay without Kabuto. You know what? Well, we'll increase our space by 1 so we can run an extra Boltyn. Why not? Boltyn is our Kabuto. Why not? The new attack reaction is what you're talking about. Am I crazy? We got a new attack reaction? This one? You're talking about this has to be a 3 of. This is like the new card. We have to try it. You think we should only have 2? Huh. I guess this card could be clunky if we draw too many of them, but I just want to see it more often so we can play with it more. So okay, I think this deck looks good. Milb. We're just gonna do it like that. We're gonna make it public. All right. I think we'll try it from here and kind of adjust things as we see fit. We do warrior on warrior violence. Yeah, I mean we are going to commit some warrior on warrior violence today. Let's look at our ratios. 12, 44. And we might bring in yellows, we might bring in blues. So this could be like 75% yellow. This could be 80% yellow, depending on what we side. But very likely our prayer Balanas will hit. So no, 3 is a must. Does not brick hands. It opens up a lot of routes. Yeah, this card's really flexible. So yeah. With all the light warrior, it's making like 14 courage on double Lumina turns. Oh, if we could get a roaring beam, sorry, if we could get a blessing of Bolana with a, oh boy, yeah. If we could combine one of these new cards with Lumina, that'll be pretty good. All right, let's play some games. I'm not again, guys. I might be a little rusty on my Boltyn, so go easy on me. All right, let's play some games and see what we can do. Oh, we have to go future classic constructed. There we go. Oops. I tried to submit an illegal deck. My bad. All right. Are there blues you would consider for Boltyn, or is that not a thing he's interested in? The only blue that kind of makes sense right now is Amulet of Echoes, but I don't even know if you want Amulet of Echoes. I think you just smack them with Raiden until they die, hopefully. You Rusty? Not possible. Oh, it's very possible, man. Ever since Pro Tour Los Angeles, I fell off. 2 E-Pots could also be good. Yeah, I agree. Okay, we got a Boltyn mirror. Oh boy. All right. Boltyn mirrors are generally pretty aggressive. I like Tunic in this matchup. We'll take the more aggressive loadout here. Obviously, Boltyn is very good, although we can change our attack patterns slightly. Very few attacks are probably coming in for more than 4, so I don't know if we need that. Bolting Blade is good damage. We might just take those, and then maybe just 1. Soul Shield and Sync Blow are good against warriors, but this is more of a race, so we'll just try it like this. Thinking this actually might be better than Bolting Blade. I don't know. Let's just try our new cards. Let's just try our new cards. All right. All right. Let me make sure the sound is okay. Because I haven't like heard anything. Okay, I turned my headset on. So I should be okay. Okay, we got a Boltyn, turn 0. Interesting. All right, they went for the more defensive setup. I respect it. All right, so they played Prayer, Pitching Cat, revealed the Prayer, so they get to charge a card. All right. I don't know what just happened. They charged this. They played this again. Okay, they just got 2 soul, didn't let us filter. Okay. All right, so we'll go beaming. We'll charge our Boltyn, and we don't have a lot of soul, so it's kind of middling here. Probably just attack with the Iron Song versus active is probably better than just sending this. I think until we lose our Warband of Boltyn, I'm fine just putting Illuminates in our arsenal. Okay, well, immediately I was like, well, we don't have a charge card. Oh, great. All right, let's see here. Okay, so they played that. They charge, take flight. Okay, so what are we doing with this hand? I think we have to fix it with this. Or actually, we have Roaring Beam. Holy shit, hold on. This is, it's really clunky because we can't play the Lumina instant speed. And we have no soul right now is another issue. Okay, so we might just play the Blessing out, send the Illuminate, arsenal one of these power cards, I think is acceptable. Soul Bomb Belief. Okay, so our decks are different. Duty Bound Blitz, pretty good. Yeah, these 2 cards don't work well together unless we've have a Spirit of Arena. You know what? Actually, we can just keep this hand. We can play the Blessing. We can attack with Raiden, Roaring Beam, give it go again, Illuminate. Arsenal this. Seems good. Let's do that. Charging Boltyn. Yeah, that's... you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, we'll take all this damage here. Alright, what's your finisher, sir? Okay, well, just damage. We'll take it. Our opponent's soul is looking much better than ours, though. Soul Bomb Belief. Pretty cool card in these aggro mirrors. Alright, we'll play this out. We'll swing with this. Roaring Beam is just better Warband. This is why I hate Warband now. Yeah. Alright, so we'll Roaring Beam. We can charge the Roaring Beam, I think. I think Lumina is one of the very few cards that is better than this, so. Alright, we can give this go again. And then smack him with Illuminate. And look at that. We already have a bunch of Courage tokens. And we might even get more if this hits. Pretty cool line. That's a line that was not available to us, you know, a week ago. All right, so we're going to get Blessing of Boltyn into our soul next turn as well, so that'll provide us 1 soul. Might turn on some lines, we'll see. I've never seen someone drag their Talishar cards around like that. Dude, I like the tactility of it. I actually don't like playing on Talishar that much, to be honest. I much prefer like playing on TTS or in person. Okay, we got a pretty sick hand here. So this goes into soul, so we'll have 1 soul, beam bravado charge. We might actually need our 1 extra soul from Warpath, though. Let's see. So if we charge this, I think we need 1 extra soul, so we'll just charge the saving grace here. Or we could charge this, it doesn't really matter. We're a little low on soul for going 4 wide, which is what I want to do next turn. Could Roaring charge Blessing into Beacon Seek Arena for Roaring charge Arena? Oh, there's so many lines there. I just went with whatever I saw first. That's one of the things about playing on stream, playing on Talishar. Like, you just gotta F around and find out, you know? Okay, so we're going Beam Bravado charge, give it go. Oh yeah, we have a Quicken. Okay, we don't have to give it go again. Okay, so using this actually gave us 2 soul, which is great. Okay. Now, this entering our soul doesn't actually do anything other than give us a courage token. But I think that's okay. Okay. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Maybe we actually go this, charge this. Maybe we get some armor, which makes this more likely to hit. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. If we get hit with a Boltyn, we're going to be kind of sad. But, you know, it is what it is. This is the risk we take in Warrior Mirrors nowadays, boys. All right. I presume he's blocking with his armor. 2 pieces of armor on this. Which is good. Because that means Lumen is more likely to hit. I could not imagine playing on stream. I'd be too stressed. Oh man, this is a talent that I've learned over the years, is how to look at chat, look at the game, think about things quickly. You know, try to come up with interesting lines and stuff like that. Try to explain my thought process. It's actually much harder than it looks. Also, I'd say about 60% of people I play against are like, I don't want to use the word stream sniper because they're not. Some people do that, but I think most of them just are like, "Hey, Josh Lau's streaming. Let me go try to play him because I want to play against, you know, a warrior main, and I don't get a lot of practice against warrior mains." So I think, you know, that's what some people might be doing. Should we have used the tunic counter on an Iron Song versus? Probably not, because we're going to generate a metric ton of stuff here. All right, blocking with Soulbound, resolve, not charging anything. Helm trigger as well. No helm trigger. Oh, okay, he did. Okay, so now he's floating 1 prevention, which is going to be pretty useful. All right, we'll give this go again. And we'll swing again. Opponent very incentivized to block. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Forgot to give it go again. Huh? I might have... Did I... Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got there eventually. Okay, saving grace. Very good. This could have messed up our turn real bad. Oh, boy. Okay. Damage. All right. So this should be for 2. We'll make 2 courage tokens. Why not? All right. Tunic is up. We really kind of want to draw either Prayer of Bolana or V. Okay. This is not what we want to see. Soul Bond trigger reveals yellow take flight. Okay, so he has. Okay, this card might be good. Guys, this card actually might be good. Hold on, what is going on here? Okay, so he hasn't charged this turn. It just a yellow card entered his soul. All right, what are we doing with our turn? We got 2 courage tokens and we got a brick. So I feel like we're going to have to use Warband of Boltyn here. So we can just block here, I think. All right, giving it go again. If you need to be aggressive, I mean, this might be the way to do it. I guess this also has a lot of synergy with the aura. This one. Interesting. Interesting. Pro tip, cut all the bannerets. Interesting. That might be the way to do it. Okay, let's see. What are we doing with our turn? We're pitching the Boltyn. We're activating Warband of Boltyn. We're charging the Banner of Gallantry, and then we're seeing what we draw when we swing the Raiden. Or when we swing this. That's it. Wait, this already has... yeah. All right, we're just gonna try it. We're gonna come up with a plan as we go. Okay. Oh no. No. That's the worst card to draw. Oh my god. That's so bad. All right. I guess we can pitch this for this. No, that's not useful. All right, we'll give this go again. Oof. Yeah, oof indeed. Okay. I feel like we probably should have tutored for something right there, because this has go again already. I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, so we'll beacon for something that we can... Oh, we didn't bring in a bolting blade. This would be good to pitch to a bolting blade. All right, let's go grab something. Something that costs 1. Okay, I messed up my ordering here. I should have grabbed Prayer Boltyn earlier. Because now there's nothing that I can really grab that makes sense here. I get Take Flight. It doesn't do anything. I guess we grab a V and arsenal it. Let's just do that. This was a really bad draw. This, like, that messed up our turn. Okay, so let's just put the V into the arsenal. And, you know, sometimes Boltyn giveth, sometimes Boltyn taketh. I also think my sequencing there could have been better. Why start with Raiden? Because we had a quicken token that I wanted. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have started with Raiden. Yeah, you're right. I think I shouldn't have started with Raiden there. Okay. Bolt 4 on hit draw. Another hand without a charge card. I guess we technically do have a charge card. We have V. These cataclysms are kind of clunky when we don't have a lot of soul. Our opponent has generated a ton of soul compared to us. All right. Please attack me with Raiden so I can Boltyn you. Oh, no. Dude, Duty Bound Blitz and Soul Bond Belief are causing him to, like, end his turns with Raiden instead of start his turns with Raiden. All right, I think we just kind of have to keep this hand functions, so... We are definitely behind right now, though. Ooh. We got a Boltyn. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn. All right. I think we got a Tunic Prayer Boltyn and find something good. Oh no. No! Okay. Okay, that's not good. That's game losing. Revealing a red instead of a yellow there. Oof. I mean... I mean, that's all we can do. Don't do what I just did, guys. Don't draw Boltyn off of Warband of Boltyn. Don't reveal a red when you play Prayer of Boltyn. We are very, very, very likely to lose this game. Oh, no, our opponent just bricked. What? They play... Okay, hold on. Oh, but we just used our tunic. Oh, no. Okay. What are we doing here? We don't have a lot of soul. That's the issue right now. We're going to have to V, like, double charge. We might even V triple charge. Does that make any sense? All right, we're Ving, but what are we doing? I think we pitch the beacon. We charge these two. So at least we get to go 3 wide, and then we can go Raiden into this, end with 2 courage tokens. This is 5 into 5 into 5, so 15 plus 2 courage. So this is 5 cards, 17. It's not that impressive. Fuck! I fucked up. Sorry. We need to activate this first. Guys, always activate your Iron Song verses first. Jesus. Charge, charge. There we go. Because this breaks the combat chain. You got to remember to do that. Because we had 1 floating anyways, so this is 5 on hit. Yeah, didn't pitch Iron Song versus. I caught myself just in time. Yep. No! No! Ah! Guys, I'm gonna rage it in Warrior Bears a lot more now. Ah! Oh my god. All right. What are we doing with our turn? I mean, we're probably just playing a simple 2-card hand here. GG rip. I mean, a lot of bad things. Warrior on warrior violence is exactly what just happened. Yes. Oh my god. I looked at chat for a second. I noticed 3 bubbles on top of Raiden. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking dead. Oh, we dead now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, boys. We are so screwed. Our opponent just drew better than us. He lined up a double Lumina turn. Holy shit. Okay. Yep, you got it, bro. You got it. We're going to 5. And he got a Spirit of Ruin into play? Okay, I mean, that's less useful now, but, oh boy. Yikes, indeed. All right. We're not even going to playfully push Raiden forward because we're going to get blunted. All right, Tunic will be up next turn, but I don't think we're going to be able to get there. This doesn't have Gogan right now, which is kind of cool. We also have Saving Grace, so if he has... I mean, I guess we just have to be brave and say you don't have it. Ow. He found the 3rd Lumina after finding Spirit. Oh my god. Okay. This doesn't even play around any of it. Oh my god. Just draw better, guys. Just draw better. Are we charging anything? No. Oh my god. Good lord. Yep. Share some soul, bro. Yeah, I need some soul. Oh, he had Beacon of Victory as well. Okay, okay, okay. He had everything. He had everything. Okay, we just lose from here. Well played, sir. GG. Holy shit. Okay, guys. Well, if you want to go Unga Bunga Boltyn, this might be better. Hold on. Let me take a look at this guy's list here. Like this is definitely the way to be more Unga Bunga, is to run 6 Soul Bond beliefs. Huh. I mean, I just missed this card. This might actually be the way to do it. Very similar deck concept, but I didn't have any of these cards. And what's his ratio here? He had red Soul Bond, red Bolt, red Beaming, and that's it. Oh, red Engulfing. Okay. So he had almost all yellows. Okay, maybe we have to try Soul Bond Belief. I mean, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. All right, GG. GG. All right, let's go back here and take a look at our deck a little bit. So this might not be needed anymore if we have this as our finisher, or we have Soul Bond Belief as our finisher. Okay, so maybe we move this over to the maybe. And I mean, I just totally ignored this card, but maybe extra Helm Defense and Soul made the difference. What level of Talishar Patron gives you this tier of draw luck? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's try this card and see. Again, I don't know if we need the Bannerets as much. Our deck, if we add Soul Bond Belief, now his deck and our deck look almost the same. 81. The idea is very, 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 very similar. Cut the Bannerets, I cut mine. I never miss them. All right. All right. All right. We could try it that way. Okay. We're back to 56 now. Oh, sorry. This should be in the sideboard. So we have 55 main. And we kind of pick and choose defense or offense. So offense, we add 5, we get there. Defense, we add 6. And then extended games. Guys, eventually this combo might be cut, but for now we're just gonna try it. Okay, now our deck looks very similar to our opponent's deck from last round. Let's see if this card is good or not. It looked good. Boltyn's card pool is too strong to waste a slot on the Bannerets. All right, well let's find out. We got a Jarl. All right, Jarl. I think we need our full offense. I mean, we just need our whole deck, to be honest. This is one of those matchups where we can get fatigued, so let's just bring the whole deck in. 72. Oh yeah, we cut our Kabuto, so we only have 8 weapon slots or 8 equipment slots now. Okay. The issue is that if we get a frostbite, things get real hairy real fast. Blizzard also very annoying. All right, let's just try it. Soul Bond Belief might be better in certain circumstances. Let's see. I think we just engulfing charge this. Move on with our life. This is a very good turn 0. Arcel the V. Stalagmite gonna be pretty annoying. We can't just like Tunic V. We're gonna get stalagmited. Opponent brought in 60. Okay. What the heck is this? Freeze the attacking hero. Oh, God. That's real bad. Holy shit. All right. What did our opponent do? Gained a life. Played CNC. Okay. We do have to protect this. I feel like we just play the Soul Bond Belief into the Soul Bond Belief, right? Yeah. It's probably the best way to do it. And because we're good gamers, we're gonna have a yellow on the top. Just trust. Just trust. I wouldn't give Jarl the filter on turn 0. I'd play Raw Arena and pass. Yes, I should have played the Raw Arena and passed. You're right. This does deal 2 deck damage to him, though, so I guess there's that. All right. Yay! Oh, no. Our Glisten's gone. No! All right, so we don't have access to our Glisten Swordmaster Shine anymore, but it is what it is. It's bonus value, but you're missing out on playing real impactful cards. Roaring Beam, you mean? Okay. All right, let's give this go again. Come in again. We revealed a red. Oops. Just 2. Pay 1 or discard. Sure. Our Tunic V turn is coming. I kind of just want to play Blessing of Boltyn and then this. I think it's okay. This. And swing. It's a setup turn, but I think it's fine. All right, so this makes a Courage Token. This also might get him to block with his shield here, which I think is fine. Although we have Tunic up, so he's less likely to do that. All right. I think we're just going to let that happen. That's fine. We'll keep our tunic for another day. Okay, we have a bunch of light cards here. Oh, he's fusing with Blizzard and Fruits. Oh, that's the best fuse you can get. So normally you have to IP a card to do the Oakenold fuse unless you have the Pulse. But now you can gain 2 life. Arsenal Blizzard is super good. Arsenal Blizzard is so good. Okay, let's think here. 9 dominate. If it touches us, we lose cards. All right, so we're just losing cards here. All right, let's see what we randomly lose. If you V, he just freezes you with the hat and you can't go again. Yeah, this is. There are so many things that is gonna make this really, really tough. Like Boltyn against Oldham was really, really, really difficult back in the day because Stalagmite, again, like you use that properly, it's really hard. This is also really tough to deal with as well. And they have he has Blizzard. So it's like there's so many like good things that makes it really, 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 really tough. Okay, so we're losing 2 cards. It is what it is. All right. Okay, so we can push the Raiden forward, Roaring Beam, give it go again, and all that. If we need to. I mean, I feel like we kind of just need to do that. Are we supposed to burn 2 soul to deal some damage? Yeah, maybe. Let's try it. So basically that turned 1 soul into damage. Not really what you want to do, but I mean, when you get Oakenold, your options are kind of limited. Okay, opponent has a Blizzard in the arsenal. That is super unfortunate. All right. I think we just have to rip one of these Vs and just hope we get there. Although, it looks like the Jarl is like built moderately aggressively, and then just going to use the armor as their defense. Like Blizzard, Stalagmite plus Crown of Frozen Thoughts is like enough disruption that he could kind of just play like E-Strike Rouse into me. It's a good strategy. I like this strategy. All right. I mean, we kind of have to. This is Kabuto against us. Holy shit. Oh, oh my god. I mean, we have Spirit of Arena out, but that's still real bad. All right, I feel like we just have to try to keep this hand. I mean, we have Beacon, so we'll just V double charge, and then we'll see what we can do. Oh my god. All right, this is annoying. I guess it's a good time to use armor. Do we charge a card? I think we probably do. I think it's okay. If we go down a card, then there's so many things we have to pay for, so maybe we can't go down a card, actually. I think we're just going to V single charge, because he has a Blizzard and a Stalagmite. This is so damn annoying. All right. All right. Tunic. Oh shit! Sorry. Oops! I did that too early. I got too excited. All right, Tunic. V single charge. We have to keep one for the stalagmite, one for the blizzard, and he's probably going to crown us this turn. So very annoying. So I'm paying 2 here to force him to block with the hat. Does this even work favorably for us? This seems like a cursed matchup with this. Yeah, okay, so he didn't do anything. Interesting. Okay, we'll give it a go again. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. This card is so good against against Boltyn. Holy shit. Alright. Alright. Grab the Lumina, flash it in, get our action point back. This connects. And then we can swing this again. This is a turn. The ice hat is pretty narrow. I think once it's not new, it may not make the cut every time. Yeah, this card might not be what they play later, so we'll see. All right, back to playing a little bit of defense while we get our Tunic back up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. All right, we'll block and lose 2 cards. And we'll arsenal whatever we draw or keep. Yeah, bottom. He's got a fruit. He is frozen to death in his hand. Uh-oh. Okay, thank God. Okay, so this is manageable. This is manageable. All right, what is our turn? Move auto charge, Raiden, Bolt is probably our turn. Yeah. We might get stalagmited, so we might not get to realize this at the end of the chain. All right, we're out of armor now. Not good. All right, red beaming. Bread and butter of Boltyn turns. The new ice hat looks good. Yeah. Maybe this is the next Icelander. I don't know. Uh-oh. Guys, this hat, if you don't have Spirit of Arena and a Beacon or Lumina, this hat says end your turn. Okay, so maybe against Jarl, because of the existence of this hat, we need to load out in our mid-range outfit and just play a long game. Jarl wearing that crown on his helmet is a funny image. Yeah. This is like the cool badass helmet, and then this one is the princess helmet. All right, Icequake into Thunderquake. That's pretty annoying. So if this hits, we get a Frostbite. Can we play through that? I don't think so. I think we just have to block and wait for him to brick. still have a lot of cards. Let's just preserve our life. This can't get our glisten back. So sad. Oh my god, Jarl's just giving us all the frostbites now. I think we just block again. Tell him, hey, eventually you're going to run out of ice cards. Hopefully. Ice Helmet is Kabuto to Boltyn. I mean, this is Kabuto to Boltyn as well. Like, all right, hit me with a weapon, please. Please. Oh, boy. Oh. The one time I drew a Boltyn against this, he just draws Pummel, Okinold, Disable. Oh, God. All right, so we can Saving Grace. And I guess, yeah, we'll just charge a card and we'll say do it again. How many? I'm sure we have another beacon, so we can just... Oh, sorry. Oops. There we go. Do we Tunic Prayer Bolana? I think we do. This is one of the very few times where we actually have a chance to do this. Okay, that's good. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll swing back for 5 here. Why not? 38 cards left. We saw him pitch double Pummel. His pitch deck has four reds. You wouldn't have done that? Just in case we get an opportunity to Tunic V? All right, he gave us a Quicken token. Cool. Oh my god. Ugh, this is so annoying, this hero. So we know his last Okinold is downstairs with 2 Pummels. So that's in like 8 turns. Weather the Blizzard, Josh. Oh boy. We're trying. This is not easy. Oh my god. Okay, so yes, we would like to do that. What do we want in our arsenal? I guess the Beacon of Victory is pretty good in Arsenal. So let's do this, and then if he attacks us, we can sink below and pay for it. I think that's decent. Okay, so we're setting up again for our Tunic. Okay, there's another Blizzard gone. That's good. So we have a Quicken token. We have Beacon in Arsenal. Our Tunic is going to be coming up. We just have to find an opening. Find an opening. Oh, okay. We drew our Lumina. We don't have a starter. Oh my god. That's bad. Okay, so I presume this is 5 into 4 Arsenal, so we save the Boltyn. So we Saving Grace this, I think. Are we blocking with the Lumina? Is that really what we're doing? Probably not. We'll take 2 damage if we don't block. I think we just have to save it. All right. Please attack me with your weapon. Oh my god. Oh no. Uh-oh. All right, goodbye, Tunic. It was nice knowing you, Tunic. All right, we're now naked against the snow. All right, this is our opportunity here. He pitched Pulse of Eisenloft. Really? What card could be better in Arsenal than Pulse of Eisenloft? Okay, so we go Engulfing Charge, and we just bonk him on the head with all these. Like, I mean, obviously we're taking this, but what card in Arsenal? Blizzard? It has to be Blizzard, right? In hand. We saw him pitch one. He played one. Oh my god, Blizzard is really bad. It's so bad. This is like the best card in his deck against us when we've open open equipment slots. Oh god. All right. Well, I mean, we have no choice. We just have to take it. Oh. It was fruits. Okay. I mean, we're gonna get a frostbite this turn for sure. But we have 7 soul. All right. 100% we're getting stalagmited here. Yep. Okay. Okay, so huh. Okay. I think we just let this go. Raiden pitch. Gonna have quicken either. I think that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go grab Lumina. The question is, how big is this Lumina? We still have Sea Cats. We have 1 Beacon of Victory left, other than this one. Hmm. Three? Sounds about right. We'll do 3. We might have had to play for a double Lumina. We'll see. All right, we have 2 action points, so yeah. If I took 1 from the CNC, we would have lost the beacon. Then we could have put the Lumina in there. We would be at a much lower life total, though. Isn't 3 just enough to get blown up by a D-React? Yeah, I didn't want to do it for 4. That's why I did it for 3. Could have got Battlefield Beacon, you're right. I want some cards in my soul because we're going to draw Cataclysms. And that might be a way for us to end the game. You'd be 1 lower. 1 lower, yes. Much lower. Hey, 1 out of 8 is a lot. Okay, so he's keeping 2 cards, which means this is probably a disruptive 2-card hand. Probably not something like an E-Strike. Okay. Okay, so what could this card be that he wanted to keep it? Oh god, what is this card? So we go Soul Bond into Duty Bound, and then I don't know what we're doing with this hand. Do we have any Vs left? 1 there, 1 there. Without Tunic, there's no way we're getting this off, so we'll just give this up. All right, we gotta pray to Balana that the top of our deck is yellow. Please be yellow, please be yellow, please be yellow, please be yellow. Please be yellow. No! No, it's not yellow. So sad. So sad. Wow, the next card in her hand was also not yellow. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are in so much trouble right now. Uh-oh. We are in so much trouble. Oh god. Is there any way that this hand is good? I mean, Roaring Beam is not very good when we have 6 soul. So maybe we block with this, we pitch this for this. Our turn is just C-Cat. Ugh. Belief is not working for us because we're just not believing enough, I guess. I don't know. Block 6, throw 7. I mean, it's 6-7 there, I guess. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Ow. All right. Pummel hit our C-Cat. Sad. It turns out this card way less good against decks that disrupt you. Does Battlefield Beacon not see Celestial Cataclysm benefits? It definitely does. It definitely does. All right. Block, block, block. Play Blessing. That's our turn. Is he already at the... Oh, okay. Yeah, he hasn't reached his double pummel stack yet. That just happens to be his third pummel. Sure. Yeah. We can't even play this out. All right. Yeah, your turn. Oh my god. Jarl is so annoying. All right, this is 7 into probably 4. So we have a turn at least. Do we have a turn? We get to try again. We get to go Soul Bomb Belief into Duty Bound Blitz, maybe. Maybe. Or not. Or not. We're going to run out of deck, boys. GG. Hey, we found our Swordmaster's Shine. This card is not going to be very good against the Jarl if we don't, because we lost our Glisten very, very early. I think we put it into our soul, yeah. So this is going to be blocking. I don't know what we're going to Remembrance back. Probably some Duty Bound Blitzes and Soul Bomb Beliefs, probably. Yeah. This card, Soul Bomb Belief, is much better when your opponent doesn't disrupt you. Just lets you do whatever you want to do. But there's very few decks in the game that let you do that. You think Jarl has 3 pummels? I don't think he's quite there yet. All right, Frozen to Death revealed. 8 Dominate. That should kill me. That does kill me. All right, GG, boys. I want Sword Masters to work so badly. Yeah, me too. We'll put back all of our Luminas and then die. All right, GG. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. We didn't have a CLF played against us either. Wow, this was so deep in his deck. Since he did that, the double pitch of the pummel, he only pitched 3 cards after that. That's crazy. Am I missing something? Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Iron Song Pride for decks that don't want to block and gravy. I mean, it's we have that in there just because it's a cute combo. Whether or not this is good, I don't know. Oh, I had the deck sorted. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Well, I feel like we just have to try again. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna play some more games. right, guys, we are back. We're gonna keep trying this deck out. There's a lot of inconsistencies with this deck that I'm already seeing. Uh, Maybe we need to cut down a little bit on. Well, I don't know if we can go lower than like 12-ish reds, just because Beaming Bravado, Bolted Courage, and Engulfing Light are just necessary evils. So let's try it again. Let's see. Holy crap, this deck is only $190. I mean, there's so many Majestics in this deck, and it's only $190. That's actually crazy. That is crazy. All right. Ice Jarl is a bad matchup. Yeah, there's a lot of bad matchups. That's one of the things about playing on Talishar. If you create the games, you're always going to get people that want favorable matchups. So, oh god. Well, guys, I don't shy away from challenges. So let's try Soul Bond Resolve. Maybe this will be better. I don't know. You want to try the new arms? I think we need as much armor as possible against Jarl. And I think we might get some value defensively charging. So let's try it like this. Like, Tunic V is never going to work against Jarl. He has Stalagmite. And again, I think we just throw the whole deck in and hope for the best. See if we learned anything from our last matchup. What's our record with Boltyn tonight? We played against the Boltyn and lost, and we played against a Jarl and we lost. So we're working on it. We're working on it. All right. Changing up our equipment loadout slightly. I've been playing Gravy versus Fi half the day, so I understand. Yeah. All right. Okay, this Jarl bit different. We got Tunic and Crown, and we got Shield Beater. Visit Anvilheim gets go again. Okay, so this shield is gonna get refreshed several times, I guess. Colors of Aria. Okay. Pretty cool. Sense Weakness, also another pretty cool card. All right. I mean, this hand probably just blocks. Probably sets one of these into. Probably sets the Lumen into the arsenal and kind of moves on with life. You're 7-4 against 5. Good job. Okay, so 57, 58, 60. So 62 from our opponent. All right, well, we got the Roaring Beam opener. That's kind of cool. So we get to go Raiden, Roaring Beam charge, Roaring Beam charge. It's pretty cool. End with the Lumina. Yeah, I guess that's probably our best play here. So our opponent should know that we have Roaring Beam. Like, at the moment, you can only... The only cards that bluff are Beacon of Victory, Warcry Balana, that type of effect. So we get to make a bunch of courage tokens and end with a an arsenal. I guess that's okay. That hand was not amazing, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, we got a Spirit of Arena out. That's good. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's see. So if we block here, charge this, that's still not enough. We charge this. Our turn is not very good. How do we do this? Here. Charge this. Draw a new card. That's still not good. This is so annoying. Like, we're probably going to get pummeled here. That's also bad. Ugh. I think we just block here and then play the spirit out and then go from there. If we get pummeled, at least we just lose this. So, okay, we didn't get pummeled, thank God. All right, so we'll play the spirit pass. We did have to block with two cards we didn't really want to block with, but okay. We God, this is a brick if I've ever seen one. I guess we're just charging up our soul a little bit. Shield beater, interesting. All right, cranial crush. Okay, so this is a very defensive Jarl. We see a Fiddler's Green Fate Foreseen here. He has no cards in hand, so this is kind of. I mean, our turn. I think we just pitch the Swordmaster Shine. All right, so let's see if we can somehow get a Glisten next to this without casting a Beacon of Victory. Somehow, I doubt that is going to happen. But you never know. Let's draw a Glisten. So we can pitch it. We did not. But we drew another Soul Shield. What is this non-light warrior card doing here? Yucky, gross, ew. Boltyn? It's got Dory on it, and it's a good card. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. We drew these two cards together. Maybe we can get away with Bolt to play the Soul Shield, and then we get to play Soulbond Belief, Duty Bound Blitz. We'll see. Looks like that's what's gonna happen, boys. All right, we also have the, let's see, do we have any other options here? We could go Bolt, Charge, Soul Shield, and a yellow entered our soul, so we can like play this. We can have our Lumina turn. Might be better. Also, if he has a Blizzard, this gets around it, sort of, so. I also just realized I shouldn't block with my armor until much later in the game, if possible. All right. Oh, heal 3. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Bolt, charge. Blunted is sick. I mean, Swordmaster Shine. Hey, we're trying out Swordmaster Shine plus Glisten. We're trying to line those two cards up together. Whether or not that'll happen, to be determined. To be determined. This is truly the build of all time. Yes. We are trying things. We are trying things. That's the whole point of playing on Talishar and on stream, right? We need to figure out what works and what sucks, and then we have a better idea. Oh, I forgot to turn the game audio on. Let me turn the game audio on for you guys. My bad. There we go. It should be on now. He has to block first, though, for it to do anything. Just blocking 2. Interesting. All right, we'll give it a go again. Always preferred to give it go again than to get the Lumina action point, because then you can play this as an attack reaction. All right, I presume this is never hitting in a billion years. Yep. Okay. Let's play this and see what he does. This opens me up to Blizzard plus Stalagmite, though. I think we're supposed to go Raiden, Duty Bound, Soul Bond. Because there's a chance he has a Blizzard. Because we don't have blues, we get screwed by Blizzard plus Stalagmite. Alright, so... Okay, so this is gonna... If he has a blue, he'll pitch for quick dodge flexors here. He did sync with the sync blow, and now he's blocking with a felling, so there's a chance he doesn't have a blue. Okay, he's activating quick dodge flexors. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so he has a blue. Sure. All right, put on a little bit of pressure here. Force him to give up some armor or some cards or something. All right, we'll give it a go again. I'm surprised he's not... Okay, he has shelter. Okay. He had 2 D-reacts all the Illumina turn. Oof. Okay. All right, but we're going to get some damage in this turn. So there's that. And maybe... Okay, so this is interesting. He still has 1 floating, so maybe we shouldn't play this. Yeah, we shouldn't. We shouldn't play this. We should just arsenal. All right, back to us. So if we charge this, we still have 1 left, which I think is okay. Beaming, charge, and kind of go from there. This might just be a 3-wide turn. We might have to pitch. If we do, we can pitch the Remembrance. If we don't have to pitch this turn, we can just cast it. Getting a V and a Lumina back, I think, is an acceptable Remembrance. Really hoping Boltyn is good again. I miss this deck. Yes, me too. You know, I have to admit something, boys. Solana, forgive me. I was playing Boltyn at my armory yesterday, and I was like, all right, let me build it. And I start building it in paper. And I have all my Boltyn cards in these binders over here. And I couldn't find my Battlefield Beacon. And I was like, where is my Battlefield Beacon? And that's because I didn't buy any rainbow foils. Because I didn't have faith in Boltyn back in Super Slam. Or I just forgot, so I didn't buy any. All right, Stalagmite block. Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. All right, we'll make 2 courage tokens. We could make a vigor token as well. I don't hate it. We already saw a V, though. Chance we draw a V is kind of low. Let's just make 2 courage tokens. That's probably the best way to do it. In before we draw Boltyn, Prayer Boltyn, or a V. We did not, so I guess it's okay. Ooh, a CLF. Oof, 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 oof. All right, well, CLF says no turn for you, Josh, so... What is our turn? I mean... These are 2 blocks. That's the issue. So, like, what do we do? We just block 6 and pass? I guess, right? Like, what else can we do with the CLF? No turn for us. I think Boltyn's good, just not this particular list. All right, Damien, if you have ideas, I have ears. I do think probably the best version of Boltyn involves the Cheerios, like Snatch, Bolt of Courage, Illuminate, Chain Enders. We could try building that too. Maybe pure yellow Boltyn's just something that's not supposed to be. All right, so pitch 2 Sink Belows, and he repaired his shields. CLF is going away this turn, so we do have a turn. All right, guys. Our turn is either going to be insane or completely shit. It all depends on what this card is. We have 2 duty-bound blitzes, 2 soul-bomb beliefs, so we're just risking it for the biscuit. We'll keep the saving grace in case he stalagmites us. All right, guys. Our turn is either going to be like 20 or like 3. There's no in-between. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. All right. Boltyn, we really, really need the top of our deck to be yellow. Please. Please, please, for the love of Boltyn. No! Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Stop for the love. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, chat. Oh no. Guys, our deck is like 80% yellow. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we'll just try again. We'll just try again. It's okay. Well, we'll just try again. We'll try again the next turn. He's just going to swing his hammer. We're going to sink below, and we're going to do it again next turn. Oh, no. Guys, this is the worst thing that could happen to us. We have 2 D-Reacts, and he sends a CNC at our starter. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm never playing this card. Thanks for your sacrifice, Josh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. He has Tunic up as well. Oh, my God. Please, no. Please, no. Okay, thank God. All right, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. We're doing it again. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right. Again, this time we have less belief in the top of our deck. So we're... Okay. Okay. And, okay, we get to go 4 into 5 at least. Okay, there's that. Oh, my God. Clearly, the only answer is yellow sink. You might be right. Maybe we need to play yellow sink below, boys. That might be the case. Boltyn cursed me for having red cards? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Alright, there's Shelter. Okay. Okay, so maybe we can get him to use his shield here. Because this looks like a good time to use it. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Alright. I don't know, boys. We might need a different build. We might have to go back to the aggressive version of Boltyn. Okay, so the consistent aggressive version. This is the inconsistent aggressive version. All right. I mean, obviously we're playing this, and we might. We might sink something. I don't know. This hand's okay, I guess. I'm gonna gamble on the Prayer Balana. I'm gonna gamble on it. I have faith that Prayer Balana will hit. Because we're playing Blessing of Balana first, right? This is like the MMO set bonus combo, right? We play Blessing of Balana, and then we play Prayer Balana. Normally, you would pray before you get Blessing, but you know, in this game, this is just how it is. All right, please be a yellow on the top of our deck. It is okay. I mean, that's a pretty good yellow that we lost, but that's okay. Okay. And now we can go here and smack his face with this. Why not? 6 or 7 on hit courage. Sounds decent. We love gambling. You know, this gives me flashbacks of what's it called? KO and Reiner and all that. I love when Josh says it's blunting, but then it's blunted. Maybe I'm a secret 420er. We'll see. All right, passes back to us. Okay. We drew 2 sick blows. That's not good. All right, so we play this. Probably pitch this for second cycle. Yeah. Charge this. So we could go this, into this, into this. Is that okay turn? Feel like I'm in Vegas watching you gamble. Yeah. We might need to build the more consistent version of Boltyn. Because I don't know, maybe I just have to embrace it. Like Eugene just said, Eugene taught me when he was showing me how to play Riders. Just I asked him like, what happens if this happens? Or what happens if this happens? He's like, well, you just have to embrace it. I'm like, okay. The fail states for Reinhardt and Boltyn are actually kind of similar, which is kind of interesting. All right, C-Cat, get in there. We should get a bonus for banishing 3 yellow cards. You know? Why not? 38 cards left in our deck. I have a feeling we're going to get fatigued. We haven't dealt much damage to him. Embrace the madness. That's basically what we have to do. Felling. Banishing a remembrance. Interesting. Okay, so we'll put something on the bottom, probably the prayer, or this. This might be stronger. That's kind of weird to say. Wait, this is only for 4. Colors of Aria. Choose a card to sink. We might actually just sink below and then move on with our life. Huh. I feel like we got to try for Parabolana again. Oh, boy. Baby felling. Yeah, that was a baby felling. Let's see if we could fix our hand a little bit. Okay. Our hand has been fixed. So, we can play the prayer or we can arsenal it and kind of wait for a take flight. Maybe we'll... Or a turn where he stalagmites us. That would be okay. I think we're going to get fatigued. Stalagmite's pretty annoying. I think we just let him have it. Keep our soul kind of healthy. Oaken Old, fusing with Felling and CLF. It's pretty good. I think we have to keep our armor intact. Ugh. All right. Well, this is one of the very best one-card hands we can have. This is like an Illuminate that always... Oh, no, we lost our Glisten again. Oh. Swordmaster Shine, you're never going to get to shine. Maybe try joining a lobby next time. Generally, I like to host games because I know a lot of people like to play against me. But this does mean I have to play a lot of matchups from the worst side. Let's just put it that way. Okay, we drew a take flight when we had a Parabolana, but we don't have a yellow. Ugh. So we might have to go beaming, charge to take flight, and kind of go from there. I guess the one... oh, well, never mind. No turn for us. He just restores his shield and his CLF. Oh my god. It means we have to watch this twice. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, let's try to pray. Prayer successful. What is our turn? I think we just play this, pitching this. Maybe get another card in soul. A Boltyn? Okay. I don't think we're going to have enough juice to win this. Ugh. Too much disruption. We'll put this in our arsenal. I think this is just one of those matchups that's just not very good. So it is what it is. This tunic's on 3. This smells like a CNC. Or it's a... Oh, yeah, he had a giant felling in the arsenal. Oh, boy. So he has 2 ice cards in the pitch zone, so... we're just going to block and move on with our life. Oh. Awkward. We're going to play this. And we're going to block for 6 and move on with our life. All right. I don't know if we can weather the storm. All right, this hand looks like one of the hands that we're just going to have to keep. And go for it. This shield is mega annoying. Holy shit. I'm scared of Jarl next season. Maybe. All right, I mean, we have to keep this hand. I think... Do we exchange any of the cards and any of the yellows in our hand? I don't think we do. Honestly, I don't... we have to keep this hand. It's not good enough, but we're just gonna have to do it. If he has a blizzard, we basically lose the game. Imagine if he had the other helmet. This would be like almost impossible. Fate from Arsenal, okay. All right, so we're going to get to play both of these bolts because we can give this go again and get an action point with Lumina. Assuming we still have one left, I presume we do. We'll go with for 1. I think we still have some Sea Cats. I know we pitched one. Unfortunately, the Lumina is just like eating our deck as well, which may not be good. And we lost our... Okay, our Remembrance went to the bottom. Okay, I guess that's okay. All right, so we'll give this go again, then we can attack with both of these. This shield just looming over us the whole game. What's this? Probably, right? I don't think he lets this hit. Okay, that, yeah, also makes sense. Playing against Guardians as Boltyn is pretty difficult. Okay. I can play this out. Our turn is Beaming Bravado, charge that. Raiden, Battlefield Beacon. It's not too bad. This is one of our last chances to get some charging done on defense, so we probably have to do that. This is going to get Stalagmite block almost certainly. If it does, we'll just arsenal this. Never mind. All right. I presume he's going to one card swing hammer with Tunic. All right, so we get to change our hand a little bit. Okay. Well, I guess that's one way to change your hand. We're never casting Bolting Blade against a Stalagmite Jarl. We're just going Beaming Bravado into Ironsong versus Raiden, pitching this. Arsenal this. OG Bravo was good. I mean, back then you could like Lumina combo them with sabers as well. So there's many options. I mean, Jarl just has certain things that are very difficult for Boltyn to deal with. All right, guys. We're down to 10 cards. It's time to do something. The safe play is just to take flight and then play all these cards out. The risky play... Well, there really is... I mean, yeah. I think we just have to go with this play here. Because we can go 3 into 7 into 5 into 3. It's pretty good. And we have 1 floating for this. If we lose go again this turn, this is pretty bad. What order do we do this in? This is definitely last, because it saves a soul. So we'll do this first. Jarl's so boring to play against. I mean, when you go to a tournament, you don't have a choice. That's why I'm like thinking like, yeah, it's not going to be my favorite matchup in the world, but it's like something that you're just going to have to learn how to play against. All right. I mean, this is a respectable turn we're putting together. And we can end with Ironsong versus Raiden, which is not bad, but this is not enough damage. Oaken Old Fused has so much synergy with his hero. 3, 4, 5. Yep. If we had a D-React, we could technically block this, but we do not. So we block with one card and move on with our life. We'll put one of these in our arsenal and move on. Did you bring in Remembrance? Yes. It is like 3 cards, two or 3 cards down. 2 cards down. We just put 2 on the bottom, so. We revealed it off of Illumina, so. E-Strike. All right. We are keeping our hand and praying. I think we block here, charge this, and we can play this, charge this, into this, and then we might have one more turn left. We'll see. Oh, sorry. We brought our whole deck in as well. Pummel? Could have been. Oakenold should have been an Oldham spec. Oh, don't get me started on that, man. Starvo was abusing the heck out of that card. This is a Guardian with not that many attack actions. Like, he has a lot of, like, non-attack actions that are blocking very effectively. Ugh. We are not gonna get there. Oh, boy. We are about to die, boys. We're gonna stack our deck with yellows for air hits. Oh boy. You know what? We'll just put that like this. All right, now we're guaranteed to reveal a yellow. There we go. He used his shield. He repaired it several times. He has Visit Anvilheim. Oh boy. Big ass dominated felling. GG. Good game. Oh boy. Turns out it's really hard to get above 10 value against an Oldhim. Cough, cough. Jarl. Oldhim, same thing. Holy shit. GG. Okay, I don't think this deck is bad. But the Tunic wouldn't have done anything. The Stalagmite Blizzard plus the new Ice Headpiece, there's just so many things that's disrupted to 5-card hands. I don't think this deck is bad, but let me try to build the traditional Boltyn really quick here. I have a feeling that the traditional one with upgrades is just going to be stronger. Just give me a second. I can do this pretty quick. So basically the difference is that you play things like Steel Hand. You have cards that like Snatch and stuff like that. You play Express Lightning, stuff like that. Light the Ways. We might cut that. We'll see. But it's basically a Cheerios deck. It's not running... like Spirit of War is pretty good, actually. It's not going to run Take Flight. It's just trying to go for like really big V turns. Banner of Gallantry for Quicken tokens. This. Boltyn in the sideboard. This in the sideboard. Hopefully there's nothing obvious I missed. Because I'm doing this pretty fast. So we're not going to play Parabolana. We might. We'll put in a maybe. But probably not. Actually, in this aggro version, Saving Grace is actually in the sideboard. Spirit obviously makes it. V makes it. Maybe Warcry one, I don't know. Where are all the yellow cards? Blessing of Bolana. Sea Cat, maybe 2. Because we use our soul way more aggressively in this version. Red Illuminate also makes it. Soul Shield. Skirmish Season 14 pricing. What is Season 14 going to even be? Is it here? I'll take a look at it later. Okay. Let's see. Is there any... Oh, we're missing Yellow Bolt, obviously. Raiden. Iron Song versus... 2 helmets, 1 leg piece, 2 chest pieces, tunic, yeah. Put the Kabuto in the maybe portion. 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, this is like the more aggressive version that gets off the ground faster. How many cards are we at? 78. Where are you seeing this? I'm not exactly sure. Is there any other card that we're like missing? Let me quickly check something. E-Strike actually might make it too. Maybe. It's a non-light card, but it's like a good glue piece. And I don't actually know which banner it is better. Let's just go 2 and 2. And what's it called? Soul Bond Belief probably makes it. Soul Bond, sorry. Or the other card, Duty Bound Blitz. Probably Duty Bound Blitz is better, right? There's a yellow. Maybe 2 of them. Probably need a Remembrance as well. Something like this. Josh, play me? Sure, Damien, we can play. Light the Way is a bad card. Okay, fine. This card also might not be needed if we're generating a ton of courage tokens, so maybe we don't need that actually. Do we even need this as well? If we're making a lot of courage tokens, we might not even need this. Okay, let me see here. Something like this might be okay. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you can play around with in this deck. E-Strike over Light Brigade. Maybe Sinks and Shelters. Yeah, we don't have Sig Below in our list right now. I don't know. Something like this might be better. So, like, the list that we were trying was like more on the new common cards, and here we're just like using the good old Illuminate, Snatch, E-Strike, and stuff like that to supplement our offense. Is this better or worse? I don't know. All right, Damien, are you around? Oh, you sent me a link. How lovely. All right, we'll try this new list against Damien. Oh no, it's a Lyath. Are we supposed to go first or second against Lyath? I don't know. Oh, I see the season 14 thing now. So you get a gem pack, Swordmaster Shine for top 2. Oh. Young Boltyn for the winner? Let's go. Cut and carve for top 4, and a flurry playmat. Every single thing I want. I want everything from this. It's pretty great. Okay, I probably first. I feel like there's too many stupid things that can happen on turn 0. All right, I think we're supposed to be kind of aggressive into him, so we'll take the more aggressive loadout. Yeah. We'll just bring in our offensive cards. We'll leave our defensive and disruptive cards at home. We'll try this. So this is kind of the standard Cheerios aggro list, but it has Blessing of Boltyn, Roaring Beam, and where's Duty Bound Blitz? There's not a ton of new cards here, but there's some. Is Boltyn actually good against Lyath? I don't know. I'm just going to take my offensive cards and try it. I don't know. All right, I wonder what Damien's been cooking up with Lyath. Okay. I mean, I think this is kind of straightforward. You just go here, charge this. Arsenal of Illumina. Not really. Yeah, I don't think they really attack much with their weapons. Attention grabbers. Uh-oh. This headpiece looks really good. All right, we got a nice, cute 2-card play. Blessing of Boltyn into Illuminate. It's not bad. We got a couple cards we can block with. Or he can just pass. And we don't... Oh, no. Okay, our turn is going to be kind of weak then. Okay, well, I guess we'll just charge. Might as well, I guess. This guarantees we get a courage, whereas we might not have. I guess we can also... we can put a lot of pressure on with Lumina Ascension if we want. Because we have the Blessing of Boltyn out. But we're not going to go again, so that just ends our turn. So, couple of auras being played. Oh my god, Damien plays so fast. Okay, so he played out Tension in the air, and now he's attacking with Escalate Violence. Much better than Escalate Bloodshed. So he makes 3 in the back, so he has... Okay, Jesus. Okay. All right, so we can go Beaming Bravado, charge this, Lumina, Raiden, Illuminate, Arsenal this. So we technically don't have to block this. So we won't. All right, Beaming, charge this. We have a lot of soul, and that is one of our sea cats gone, but I guess it's okay. Hello, mind sharing the list? Sure, here you go. Let me rename this list here for you guys. Milb Aggro. We'll make it public as well. All right, so this is the list that we're playing right now. Where's our game? Oh, over here. Okay, so he did not block. Okay. All right, put on some pressure with good old Raiden. Feels like a pretty standard turn here. Beaming Bravado into Raiden, ending with something. It's pretty standard. He has a lot of might tokens. I'm kind of scared. All right, if we draw a V next turn with an Illuminate and Arsenal, that'd be a pretty sick turn. Okay, he's just been taking all of our damage. I wonder what the heck is going to happen. All right, we drew a V. I mean, V double charge with C Cat, Raiden, and Illuminate seems really good. Intimidate. All right, well, we didn't want to block anyways. Uh-oh. Tower! Uh-oh. That's pretty bad. With confidence as well. This is definitely hitting. Jesus Christ. Okay. This doesn't have Go again. He has Snapdragons. Never mind. Okay, so we don't really have a turn. It looks like we're just going to go Beaming Bravado charge, or honestly, maybe just Illuminate Arsenal to C-Cat. It's probably better. All right, we're just going to block with what we can block. Normally, blocking with a V is bad, but, you know. Nimbleism into Battered, Beaten, and Broken. Uh-oh. Well, he gets to choose a card. I mean, either one of these in Arsenal is actually fine for us, so we'll just take this. We'll send the Illuminate back. So does Damien want to destroy the first or the second card? Probably the second card, because that's the card that we didn't want to block with. So he'll probably choose the second card. Yep, there goes the V. So that's okay. We will send the Illuminate Arsenal to C-Cat is okay. Because we are currently under no Tall Tales, so we can't get Go again. That's okay. We'll just draw another V, and we'll be fine. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm going to get the worst Arsenal. I mean, these are both okay in Arsenal. Obviously, this is better, but, you know. All right, Illuminate hits, which is nice for us. And we'll put the Duty Bound Blitz. Oh, no, he's going to Intimidate us. Okay. Okay, can I have my Intimidated card back in Arsenal? Embolden. All right, setting up a giant-ass turn. Oh, boy. Interesting hand. Several ways to play this. This does not have confidence on it, though. Doesn't have two... Oh, technically... Okay, this can't be pummeled. Never mind. Okay, we're chilling. So Beaming Bravado, charge, Bolting Blade, give it Go again. We have Duty Bound Blitz. We have Raiden with Luminas, and then we end with a battlefield beacon. This looks like a ridiculous turn. This looks like a ridiculous turn. And we don't need to charge. Oh, I'm an idiot. This doesn't... I'm an idiot. Sorry. This has tower on it. It needs 13 or more. I'm an idiot. I can't read. I'm bad. I just read the first part. I just read the first line. I was like, oh shit. I'm sorry, I just read the bottom line. I was like, oh, if this hits a hero, they discard the hand. My bad. I'm an idiot. Don't do that. Don't remember to read cards, chat. I'm sure Damien, if he was in a call, would have been yelling at me. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got an interesting turn lined up. Okay, so we can go here, charge this. So we got like at least a battlefield beacon for 3, which is kind of good. All right, so we'll give this go again. And we don't have Spirit of Arena out, so we kind of have to do this now. Let's just do it now. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Which card are we going to lose? We lost our beacon. Okay, that's at least better. That is better. So we can go Raiden, Duty Bound, Raiden. Arsenal this. Just leave them hanging. It's really good. Messing up our turn. All right, we need some way to use our tunic. Come on, deck. So we could Warpath, charge Banner of Courage. We could go Spirit of War, charge this into Raiden. Maybe there's some way to go 4 wide. We'll see. This is kind of late to use our shoes, but I guess it's okay. This is like the best card for us to charge with Warpath. All right, take an 8, go to 10. All right, so we got this, charge this. This will have go again. Each time an attack action hits, we get a courage token, which is pretty good. Okay. I think we go Snatch here and then Raiden in this. Because we currently have 1 courage. Oh, we don't have a courage token, actually. Okay, I guess we have to go like this then. If the Snatch gets go again, maybe we can end with Battlefield Beacon. That'd be pretty good. I don't think there's any way he gives us go again on this, though. Right? We probably should have used Iron Song Versus at the beginning of the turn. Maybe I think we just play this out. This is the higher value play. This is on hit, make a courage as well, so it's not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna get a snatch into the arsenal, which is not bad. Okay, we drew a V. We drew a non-light card though. Ugh. All right, so crush the base half rounded up. Okay, that's kind of cool. We better not let that happen, I guess. All right, so I think we're gonna Tunic V. Oh, dude, if this snatch hits, that's gonna be so good. Am I missing anything? I think this is okay. Okay. All right. I think our snatch is going to hit, and that's going to cause us to end the turn with an E-strike. Ugh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt, Damien. Do we double charge here? I think we do. Yeah, this is going to hurt. This turn's going to hurt. The beacon might have baited go again. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but we actually drew into a pretty nice hand, so. Okay, Raiden for 5. Oh, this snatch is gonna hit. Oh boy. Which means this E-strike is gonna hit. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt, Damien. Any card is gonna make this E-strike hurt. Oh, he already died. Never mind. He was super dead. All right, we did it. When we don't play against Jarl and we actually have an aggro deck, we can do it. Great. Boltyn is for real back, or are we just on that hopium copium? I don't know. I can tell you right now, if you want to have fun, play the yellow version. If you want the actual like good version of Boltyn, it's closer to like 25-35 split. Basically, you add in Blessing of B'Elanna, Roaring Beam, and you could add in a couple duty-bound blitzes. I wouldn't hate it. These are kind of like take flights. And then you got Boltyn. And then you're basically playing the Cheerios version. Yeah, so. Yeah, we did it! We won a game tonight! And it was against Damien. He's pretty good. Yeah, I saw... Dude, let me see if I can open this for the stream. Look at this! Holy shit, this is like Christmas to me. This is Christmas. Look at this. Top 4, Warrior card. Top 2, our spoiler card. The winner gets a cold foil Young Boltyn. Oh, I love that. Even though this is like DGA Boltyn, basically. And then both playmats are ridiculous. Thanks. I want it all, LSS. I want all of it. LSS could send this to me, and I'd be pretty happy, you know. I don't want any Sage decks. I'm good on those. I actually think the Flurry token is they're both really nice. Everything is really great. I guess we're gonna have to go to some skirmishes. DGA is based. Oh no. No DGA here. No DGA here. Okay, guys. I feel like we got some conclusions tonight. I think still, I'm just playing this deck and the other deck. I could tell, even though it was against Jarl twice, I can tell that the more aggressive Cheerios via the Vanguard into 3-4 attacks is better. You have a little bit faster of a start with Roaring Beam. Blessing of Bellana is obviously very, very strong. Duty Bound Blitz probably makes it into the list as well. Yeah, something like this I think would be really, really would be strong. So yeah. All right, guys. We'll kind of wrap things up right now. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the chat, and I can try to answer them. We will be having a show match against Team Blue Pitch on Friday at 9 Eastern. So if you're interested in seeing, the card guys up against Blue Pitch in a 5-game series, that would be a good time to watch. Bannerets are getting cut. We're in a new era. No, I was running 2 and 2. Have you tried Valiant Thrusts? They are not bad. That's a good way to push damage. Very, very high damage per card. I feel like you never want to pitch. So, yeah. You might want, in the aggressive version, you might want, like, 2 more 1-cost outlets. So, yeah. What will you be playing? I will be playing Boltyn against Lyath. So that should be a classic battle between the light and the shadow. How do you display those mats on your wall? That's sick. These are BCW 24 by 14 playmat holders. So let me go Google that for you, and then I'll show you what I mean. And then you basically get some command strips. Okay, so here you go. Okay, so you basically get, they come in like a pack of 5. It's a little bit expensive, so you might want to buy them in bulk, maybe split them with a buddy. You could probably get these for like $5 for 1 playmat holder. But then you basically get these, you put your playmat inside, and then you can attach command strips to the back. And then it'll be pretty good. So, like, command strips are just the things that can hold. They're like double-sided. You can put one side on the. I like to put 4 in the corners, and that holds it pretty evenly. So then you can get something that looks kind of like this. This is kind of like my, you know how like those people with like doctorates and stuff like that, they like to display, or law degrees or whatever they like to display. It's like, this is my doctorate. I've been to Pro Tour 1, Pro Tour 2, Pro Tour 3, Worlds. I won one of the RTNs in the first season. That's how I got that one. So, yeah. Any version of Boltyn where you run the Vigor or Life Gain banneret? I don't think there's a lot of room for, like, in Sage maybe, but I mean the conclusion we came to last week was that Boltyn's not very good in Sage, so I don't know. I do like the Life Gain banneret as just like a value engine. Like, if I had to put a 3rd banneret into my deck, it would be the Life Gain banneret. But I don't know any lists that's running 9 bannerets, so. There is a good advantage to the 0-cost bannerets, though, is that can be your ender on a V turn. Because sometimes it gets very awkward when you V and your snatch hits at the 4th chain link, and you draw into a 1-cost banneret, and you're like, oh, okay. Or smell it. So. That's really cool. I'm starting to try and be competitive this year and attending some big events, so that gives me another reason to do so. There you go. Yeah, if you are looking to be more competitive, this is a good time to get into it, because the competitive season is just starting to get going. So yeah. Yep. Okay, guys. I believe Nathan will be streaming tomorrow. Thomas, newest card guy, should be streaming on Thursday. And then we have our show match on Friday. So there's lots of content for you guys to enjoy. Then this weekend is going to be Calling San Diego. So there's flesh and blood every single day of the week for the foreseeable future. So, all right. If you want to catch some more Impacto videos, I will be, pumping those out slowly. I think the next one I'm going to do is on Boltyn. So keep an eye out for that as well. All right, guys. This has been Josh Lyath with TheCardGuyz. Thank you so much for watching. Milb. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.